all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
It's a DMV first warm day. Heavy rain hitting Arlington National Landing today. You can see people pulling out their umbrellas and ducking for cover. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 4. I'm Mark Hall.
And good afternoon. I'm Elisa Gale. Yeah, it has been a gloomy Wednesday here in the DMV, but you know what? Things are going to get better eventually. This is a live look at the Bay Bridge, which shut down earlier today because of high winds. As you can see, it's now back open there. Thankfully, Mark.
Well, hey, you're optimistic things are going to get better. Let's talk to the man who knows if and when things are going to get better. Meteorologist Damon Matson joins us now with the latest. Damon.
Yeah, Mark and Annalisa, we saw that main line move through a little bit earlier this afternoon with that very heavy rain, strong winds, and yes, a few thunderstorms in the mix, and that was enough to, like they just mentioned, shut down the Bay Bridge for a brief bit of time. But that first line has moved out. We're still not out of the woods just yet. We still do have the severe thunderstorm watch. It is confined to Anne Arundel, Calvert, St. Mary's counties until 6 p.m. as the leftovers from that first line are still working across the Chesapeake Bay, but many of us again have been slowly clearing up. West of I-95, there isn't too much happening. We're going to talk about these storms out across western Maryland in a second, but as we take a closer look into the district, some leftover heavy rainfall and yes, a couple of rumbles of thunder still ongoing down from Mount Vernon up into Alexandria, right into the DC metro. But again, this is mostly just heavy rain. We're not seeing the same strong gusty winds as we did earlier, but hey, it's still enough to cause some headaches for those of you getting ready to go out for your evening commute soon enough. So definitely something we'll still pay attention to. And here's that heavy rainfall, all the yellows, even the dark reds extending into St. Mary's, Calvert, Charles counties, all of southern Maryland really getting hit hard by this heavy rain. But again, the good news here, nothing that is severe warned. Now, that's the remnants of the first line. As we look back to the west, over toward the Cumberland area, stretching down into Kaiser, a few lightning bolts on the map here. This is the second wave, the second line that's going to try to come together over the next few hours and push toward the I-81 corridor as this strong storm system continues to swing on through. Now, at this point, just some heavy rainfall, those rumbles of thunder out toward the Cumberland area, but we'll have to keep an eye on this line as it tries to get its act together. So we'll talk about this second wave, what impacts could be felt, who could see those impacts, and how will things start to look as we head through the night into your Thursday. We'll have your full forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. And don't forget, when we're not on air, you can stay on top of severe weather by downloading our DC News Now weather app. Just scan that QR code. It will take you right over to the App Store or Google Play. And as always, you can head to our website, dcnewsnow.com. Just click on the weather tab.
Well, the federal worker fallout continues. The Trump administration is now taking aim at the Department of Veterans Affairs. The VA is planning an aggressive reorganization. It includes cutting more than 80,000 jobs. This is all according to an internal memo obtained by the Associated Press. The VA's chief of staff told top-level officials at the agency that it had an objective to cut enough employees to return to 2019 staffing levels of just under 400,000. Department of Veterans Affairs provides health care for retired military.
And new at 4, the federal board says the U.S. Department of Agriculture has to temporarily reinstate all probationary employees fired by the Trump administration. That's according to our media partners on the Hill. They say nearly 6,000 employees will return to their posts in the next 45 days. Meantime, we're now learning how D.C.'s government is working to help fired federal workers.
DC News Now's Mariel Carbone joins us live in Northwest after listening in on a virtual town hall and hosted by Mayor Bowser's office. Mariel.
Yeah, Mark, we know that there are huge impacts here in D.C. with these layoffs, just given that 70,000 federal employees live in the district. So there is concern about the impacts to the economy. Of course, concern for these people personally. So today, the mayor really trying to give some guidance for those impacted.
It's unbelievable.
As daily protests against the slashing of the federal workforce continue,
It's going to have an extremely lasting impact.
fired federal employees are navigating what's next.
My question had to do with unemployment insurance.
Wednesday, Mayor Muriel Bowser hosting a teletown hall, answering questions from impacted federal workers and directing them to city resources.
A lot of our fellow Washingtonians are in shock, angry. They are anxious.
To help, the district launched fedsupport.dc.gov, a website connecting people to information on foreclosure prevention counseling, healthcare options, and both public and private sector job openings.
Currently have significant vacancies, particularly in the technology community.
It also revamped its unemployment claim system.
In the pandemic, it could take up to well over an hour and a half, 2 hours to file your claim. Now we're down to 45 minutes to an hour.
Still, a sense of unease looms over the state of the district's economy.
My biggest concern now is not decimating the federal workforce.
Bowser says the loss of income, sales tax, and more from mass layoffs will significantly impact DC's budget, with the city CFO projecting a $325 million loss in revenue in fiscal year 2026.
We have to make investments that are focused on growth. How do we bring more jobs, more companies?
And the city will host a job fair for those impacted federal workers. That is coming up on March 14th. It's from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. and it'll be held at Gallaudet University. We've got more information on that on our website. That is dcnewsnow.com. Reporting live in Northwest, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
All right, Marielle, thank you. Well, New York 4 President Trump says he has delayed tariffs on cars from Mexico and Canada. They will be delayed by 1 month for companies including the big 3 automakers, that's Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis. Now, meanwhile, consumers will start to feel higher prices on other goods in the coming days. Produce like avocados, bananas, and strawberries are expected to go up first. Plus, as far as electronics, Best Buy says it will have to raise prices, and the price at the pump is also expected to increase soon as well. Meantime, the U.S. Supreme Court is requiring the Trump administration to release foreign aid that it froze in a 5-4 ruling. The court rejecting an appeal from the White House to allow nearly $2 billion in aid to be released. However, it's not clear when that money could start flowing. And also,
the Trump administration has deleted a list of hundreds of federal buildings it identified to potentially sell. It was published yesterday and shortened a few hours later, but by this morning it was gone. The list included the FBI headquarters, the Justice Department, and more than 400 other federal properties, which the Trump administration considered not core government operations. We asked the mayor about it.
That list I saw was outrageous. And I just don't know how you can function as a centralized federal bureaucracy without the Department of Justice. You cannot dump buildings on the market without preparation or a plan.
The General Services Administration, which published the list, has not responded to our request for comment. Currently, the webpage reads non-core property list coming soon.
Well, right now, Prince George's County is working to pick their new county executive, and unofficial results from Tuesday's special election have Aisha Braveboy leading.
And DC News Now's Tiger Munn has reaction from people in the county.
After Angela Olso-Brooks' departure from the county executive position, Prince George's County residents are close to seeing a new face in the executive office. After Tuesday's primary election, according to Maryland.gov's unofficial results, State Attorney Aisha Braveboy currently is in the lead for the Democratic Party, while George E. McDermott leads the Republicans. Braveboy has the most votes out of everyone running so far. In a statement from Braveboy's office, she says, as the returns continue to come in, indicating our decisive win, my heart is filled with gratitude for the confidence of the people of Prince George's County, who, with their vote and voice, propelled me forward. She continues with, the only thing that could be more exciting than how I feel today is the opportunity to get back to work for the people of Prince George's County. Some are excited of the idea of Braveboy taking the executive role. Others are a little bit more cautious.
I wasn't really a big, fan of her, her record and everything, especially as a, prosecutor and everything like that. But I do like the idea of a black woman being in charge or whatever. It's a big reason why I voted for Olso-Brooks in the first place.
Above all else, Prince Georgians just want security at the local government level, especially with concerns growing from Washington.
We're kind of fighting for our lives or whatever, so that all those things that they're doing in Washington kind of don't affect us nearly as much down here. So I feel like it was a really, really important thing to make sure we voted in this election. Yeah.
The District 5 County Council seat was also on the ballot Tuesday, with Shayla Adams Stafford currently leading based on Maryland.gov's unofficial results. Reporting in Lanham, I'm Tiger Munn, DC News Now.
All right, Tiger, thank you. Meanwhile, unofficial results are in for the District 5 Prince George's County Council race. The Department of Elections website showing 100% of precincts are in. Of the 6 candidates on the Democratic side, Shayla Adams Stafford is leading by a landslide there. She has 47% of the vote. Meantime, Republican candidate Fred Price Jr. is running unopposed.
Well, heads up, Metro riders, there's some weekend track work upcoming. Free shuttle rides will replace trains on portions of the blue, orange, and silver lines. Potomac Avenue, Stadium, Armory, Benning Road, Minnesota Avenue, Deanwood, and Capitol Heights stations will be closed. Crews will be making repairs over the Anacostia River. That's happening March 8th and 9th.
And DC will be holding space soon for singer and actress Cynthia Erivo, as she was announced today as the headliner for Capitol Pride. Erivo will be part of the Free Capitol concert stage after the parade on Saturday, June 7th. She's joining a growing list of performers, including Jennifer Lopez and others. World Pride kicking off May 17th.